Hi folks, welcome back to Whiskey and Watches with Nick. Tonight we are covering a whiskey that I've been alluding to on and off the entire summer, but just haven't really gotten around to reviewing. We're going to fix that tonight. We are of course talking about Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select. Got a bottle of this in July and sort of worked at it slowly. And then I had some in-laws come from Korea, and we demolished what was left of that bottle in short order. My brother-in-law very dutifully bought me another bottle the very next day or a couple days after, which he and I worked on a little bit during my birthday celebration that he just happened to be here for. But there was other stuff going on. It's been a heck of a summer. Anyways, this is what remains of that bottle. I thought I really needed to get going on this review before I went through yet another bottle of this stuff, because I will probably not be buying another one for quite a while, because we're getting back into Scotch season here at Whiskey and Watches headquarters. So anyways, before I get too much further into this, I am wearing, yet again, no points for originality, but who cares, my Glycine Air Pilot. Not the most orologically significant watch in the world, but I like it. It's a quartz. Sometimes a man just doesn't feel like winding an automatic. So anyways, the Jack. A pretty cool whiskey. I titled this one Jack Elevated. The question is it worth it? Well, let's get this glass going pretty soon here and answer that very question. So we are looking at basically old number 7. I'm not aware of any real significant difference here. It's basically number 7 from the upper floors of the rick house, the barrel warehouse in Tennessee. And it's barrels that are, I would assume, being placed in what the warehouse masters know are the best spots for aging. And they're barrels that are then targeted by the Jack Daniel's Tasting Committee. Yes, there is such a thing, and no, I don't know if they're hiring. And they basically will go through and presumably take a barrel, sample it, decide that it represents a really good expression of good old JD, and produce a vintage, essentially, from the barrel. This is Barrel House 2-02, barrel number 22034456. And it was bottled in March of this year. So that's it. It really is a single barrel sourced whiskey, or a single barrel sourced Jack. And the question is it better than regular number 7? Yes, it absolutely is. It's I like number 7. I like plain old Jack Daniels. I like plain old Jim Beam. Like, I don't mind value whiskeys, as I think you guys know. Is this better than the regular thing? Yeah, totally. Is it worth double the price? Debatable. For me, yeah, I'm not gonna make it a mainstay of my drinking, but I could see myself once a summer grabbing this bottle because I really do enjoy it. It is 80% corn, 12%, and believe me, you know it's 80% corn when you drink it in a good way. 12% malted barley, and the remainder, mercifully small amount of rye. No age statement. I would guess at least 4 years. I don't really know, maybe a little bit longer. And I'm looking at my notes here in case you're wondering what's going on. I watched the Jack Daniel's official promotional video for this whiskey on YouTube. I thought, why not just go the horse's mouth, so to speak, when researching the whiskey. So the master distiller, I forget his name, I think Chris something. Looks like a pretty nice guy, pretty cool guy. Anyways, he had a little sample tasting of the whiskey, and he described the nose as sweet fruit, vanilla and caramel, and some spice. Okay. And on the palate, he declared that the sweetness transitioned to richness and gave a lingering, I believe he said, spicy finish. So, are those notes necessarily wrong? No, but I think we can do a little bit better in unpacking this whiskey. So, without any more babbling, let's get this thing to the nose. I know there's no need to shake your whiskey. It's a habit I have from wine. Deal with it. Yeah, corn whiskey. Lovely sweet nose. I like sweet whiskeys, as you all know. I think a lot of them, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Americans liked sweet whiskeys, because a lot of us come up on bourbons or Tennessee whiskeys with lots of caramel and butterscotch and candied cherry and cola notes on them. Not to say that there are not sweet scotches. Yeah, very forward corn sweetness. I pick it up as candied cherries, maybe even a cherry cola, like a cherry Coke. Prominent banana, maybe banana bread, not like fresh baked banana bread, but like, you know, the cold slabs of banana bread that are cellophane wrapped in the coffee shop or the convenience store that you pick up and you unwrap it and you're like, oh, banana. Yeah, okay. So cold, day-old banana bread. Really, that's about it. It's not a complex nose. It's a very enjoyable nose. It is not a complex nose. At the end of the day, remember, this is Jack Daniels. Let's get this on the palate. Cherry cola on the tip of the tongue. Sweet all the way through. Yes, true to what the distiller said, there is some transition to some caramel richness, but it is pleasantly, lovingly, wonderfully sweet all the way down the palate and on the finish. I feel like I just ate the cherry out of a Manhattan or something. I mean, this is just fantastic. If you like sweet whiskeys, this is a treat, which is probably why I'm on my second bottle in 2 months. Okay, a little of the spice. I might call it a slightly diluted cinnamon candy. Not one of those angry ass little hard Brock's cinnamon candies. All the Americans who are watching this are like, oh yeah, I hate those things. But like a gummy cinnamon gummy bear. You know, the ones that were about, I don't know, an inch or so tall that came individually wrapped. Yeah, like a sweet, diluted, almost artificial, like fake cinnamon, but still spice, very close to cinnamon. So, but yeah, sweet, sweet, sweet. If you do not like sweet whiskeys, do not buy this whiskey. Do not drink this whiskey. You will be very unhappy. If you like sweet whiskeys, buy this whiskey, drink this whiskey. You will be very, very happy. Folks, that's the review. I'm not going to try to dress this up. There is nothing complex going on here. This is just a really nicely done, sweet corn, American corn whiskey. So on that note, I will cheers you. And yeah, I cheers you as a verb now, apparently. Anyways, if you watched this long, as always, thank you very much. Take care. Enjoy your whiskey. Enjoy your sweet whiskey. Wear your watches, for crying out loud. Life is short. Take care. I will see you next time.